Okay, this is what I'd like to speak about right now. I don't know if I'm getting enough light on this. I'm going to try. What I did is I took the Monopoly board and I made a switch. But I made more than a switch. I switched it to low shoe. Go, which is normally 1. In low shoe, where 1 is, it's the 8th position. The Mediterranean is usually 2nd. Number 9 in low shoe is 2nd. Community chest, which is the 3rd property in Monopoly, in the 3rd space is now 2. Baltic, which is the 4th property, okay, which is now is now known. This is wrong. That should be 3, because in the 4th position is now 3. So we didn't add up anything yet. Income tax, IT world, income tax, 5 remains 5. Railroad, 6, 6 becomes 7. Oriental, 7. Railroad, the 6th position. Oriental, the 7th position, and the 7th position is 8. Rien, Oriental means 0. 0 tail and gold. The gold and the 0 tail. The circle of life, right here. Because inside the word in French it says nothing, and the tail. See over here, all or nothing. Chance, enhance, 8th. 8 gets 1. Vermont, which is 9. Vert means green, to go towards the mountain tops, is now 6. Connecticut, 10, which once was 10, is now 1. 1 gets 4. See the way 10th position now gets 4? 10, 4, CB codes. 0 equals 15. 1 and 5 is 6. 6 and 1 is 7. 7th position now gets 8. We're going to mark 4 and 7. This position gets 8. Okay? It gets 4 because 1 replaces 4. What replaces 0? 0 equals 15. 15 equals 4, and 5 equals the sun, the connect of the sun. 1 and 5 equals 6, and the 6th position is now the 7th. We now have 4 and 7, the Christ. 4 and 7 is 11. The next property is visiting jail. What is normally 11 is now 9. It's 9 because it was 11, reverts to 2, and the 2 position is 9. But at the same time, it gets to be 44 because 1 and 1 in each singular position says 44 for space, and it represents 2. 2 is 9. 9 and 8 together because 4 and 9. 9 will always go at 4 and 4. It always does. It's 4, 1, and 4. It's area space. Inside every area space is an area space, east, west, north, and south. So if we get the positions, we get 8 and 9 is 17, 18, 19, and 3 is 22, 27, 34, 42, 43, 53. We're going to use this one. We're not going to use the second one. 43, 52. 52 is man. This gets 66 over here. But each of them, you get to play a bonus 6 in each of them. I'll add them in only at the end. So this 66 becomes 72 of 72 times 5 all the way around. One part of Monopoly, one time, 3 of them. I need at least 3, okay, to make 216. But I need 6 of them to make 432. 6 of them, 432, plus 48, 24 and 24, which is an explanation in time, which I know perfectly well how it works. It's an addition to calculate the Mayan calendar, ends up at 52, when the numbers before that 1 to 11 equals 66. 66 and 52 plus 6 equals 58, because we had to add 6. 58 and 72 is 130. 130, add 6 because 0 equals 6 becomes 136. Count 1 to 16, it equals 136. And now we have to check the Monopoly board for the value of every single property by the avenues and boardwalks, also by the capital letters that's used before, whether or not it's a community chest or a chance. Community chest is 33.6, chance is 3. 3 means 1 hand, community chest means 2 hands, or 2 legs. So we did all these, we exchanged them. You saw what we did? Again, we should revert now to the low shoe numbers, assuming that the number 1 go number property, okay, of go is 1 in low shoe. 1 in low shoe, okay, would be sitting in the 8th position. Not 1 in go. 1 in low shoe is not sit. 1 in low shoe 1 in regular numbers now, right, would now get 4. How does this get 8? Yes, in low shoe, 1 is 8. In low shoe, 2 is 9. But if we revert it back to numbers and go to regular numbers, number 1 in low shoe gets 4. Number 2 in low shoe gets 9. Hold on a second. I made a little mistake. Let me correct this. Where 1 is in numbers, 8 is in low shoe. Where 2 is in numbers, 9 is in low shoe. Now I revert to where 1 in numbers gets number 4. 1 in low shoe gets number 8 because the 1 is found in low shoe in the 8th position. But the 1 where go is found in the 4th position, Mars. So it says we start from Mars, we go on to Earth, we have community chest, we have now been on Venus, then we go to the Baltic, where the Baltic is now part of Mercury, in which we now hit the trains, which is Jupiter. We take Jupiter. Oh, no, this is not the train, just the income tax. We've been taxed. Somehow the IT world has taxed us. We only get the railroad, which is number 6, which is now playing in the 9th position, but in the 6th position is plane number 7. So the railroad is the 9th position, where Pluto is. Oriental, okay, which is the 7th area. In the 7th area is number 8. But the number 7 is played from the 6th area, where Earth plays, 7 plays as Uranus. In the number 9, and again, where this 8 over here and Uranus plays here, so does the 0. Because it says it in the word. The 0 tail, the golden tail. Okay, so the golden tail has to be somehow of Wi-Fi of some sort. But anything that you know, because it's all in our computers. It's all in our telephone. I was doing a search in my telephone. I see it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. What can I say? I can't prove it. I can't prove it. If somebody wants to know something this small, I can only show you something this small. You have to make greatness from something. I cannot. I can only show you how the chemicals of mathematics bowl together. Then we get to Vermont, the 9th area. In the 9th area is plane number 6. But number 9 plays from Venus. Venus and Pluto play together. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go to the Monopoly over here. Okay? You want to go to the Monopoly H or you want to go to the Monopoly I? If we go H and I, we go 90-90, 90-90, 90-90. In order to do this, 180-180 is 360. We go 540 to get back to here. But one of them is an addition. It's a lock. It's a wall. I can't explain it right now, but I'm just going to show you. It takes one 90-90 diameter, 90-90 diameter, 90-90 diameter, 90-90 diameter, 180, 360, 720. Automatically it says two sides of 360. 4 by 9 is 36. 4 by 90 is 360. 4 by 360 is 1440. 4 hours of 60 minutes is 240. 240 hours, 480 hours is 20 days of 24 hours. 360 minutes times 60 is 3,600 seconds. Okay? 4 hours. 4 hours is 240 minutes. 3,600 seconds in the 4 hours. We need 4 of them. 4 times 36, 1440. 1,440 minutes in a day, 1,440 marks to get around the Monopoly board. 4 times 9 is 360 to go all the way around. 4 times that, because this is 360 multiplied by 4, we must multiply this 360 by 4 to 1440. 1440, now we multiply because there's two sides, this side and that side, equals 5760. 5760 plus the accumulated properties, plus the cross that is in the center. The cross that is in the center has a value of 15, which is the value of 0. 15, 1 plus 5 equals 6. This equals 6. The center has a value of 9. So if we put 9 where the 0 is, or 15, add 15 years, we get 5775, which is the cycle in all actuality of 1,440 minutes in a day, which is only alpha, beta, llama, 12 times 12, 144. 36 area spaces win in Monopoly, 9, 9, 9, and 9, 36. Again, 36. Adding on the corners, because you must come all the way down to the corner. You walk into a square corner, there's 3 marks in each corner. There are 3 marks. You walk into the corner here, you land here when you come in to go, you stand here. And when you go out to go, you go forward 1, 1 over, and 1 out. 1 to here is 1, 1, 2. The same way the knight in shining armor runs in chess. 3 in the corner, 3, 6, 9, 12 in the corners. 12 plus 36 around, 48. 48, 480 hours to make a complete cycle of the Mayan calendar of 20 days, of 24 hours in a day, of 480 hours, in which on the outside it adds up to 48. But if we go on the inside, and we land right in this corner right here, right in the corner of the square, because this square has, the corners have 4, every other one has 2. But when you're crossing from here to here, it's only 1 per shot. 1 jump in, 1 jump out. The inside you have 40, the outside you have 48, equals to 88. 88 at the piano. Add 6 man, you have 94, which is the recycling bin of 9 Pluto, of 9 that plays from Venus, of 4 that plays from Mercury for Mars, in which 4 Earth plays from Mars. They get reversed. 1 and 4, DNA plays from Mercury and Mars. Earth, the Earth, Mercury, and Mars. 94. 9 by 4 equals to your 36 again. And we begin the whole cycle. 360 degrees, 12-inch ruler. Why 12? Because if you add 9, 10, 11, 12. When you start in the corner on this dot, you count 12. Plus the dot is 13. 13 cards in the set. You want to keep talking about holes and understanding, we must understand this board. Everything is broken up. 4, 1, 4. 4, 1, 4. 4, 1, 4. But in all actuality, it's 4, 1, 4 square. Now 4, 1, 4, this is 2. 4, 1, 4, 2, because the corner counts 1 in and 1 out. It's a square. This has 2 squares per area. This is 4. The total number of squares on this Monopoly board are now, here you have 4 and here you have 4. It's now 8 and 8. 8 and 8. 32. And 32 is 64. And your Monopoly board becomes your chess game. How do we square off and take out from the center? We cut off. We go on an angle. The reason we go on an angle when we reconnect all 4 sides is because going on this angle, okay, we'll cut every single square in half and have the same house connected in its own zone, but playing from the center area. So that's why we go on the angle. One is where we own the whole house, and the other one is to connect the houses. One other thing I wanted to mention is that inside the dartboard, there's a total of 1,260 plus 75, which says ace 335. Reverse that, it becomes 6, 6, 6, 6, reversing the dartboard numbers. 1,440 minutes in a day, 1,335 total dart value, leaves 105 to hand to God. How do we get it? By 35. 1 and 6 connects together is 4 and 7, 11. 2 and 5 connects, remember the addition I did, 2 and 5 connects together 9 and 5, 14, and 3 and 4 connects together 2 and 3, 5. What is this? 552. This is low shoe again. We must revert it to low shoe because one shows you the number on the dice, how many you can roll, and the other one tells you position, and the numbers you actually know is 1, 2, 3 is not 1, 2, 3. They're all switched. It's 1, 2, 3 on. You see, what happens to low shoe is low shoe's played like this. All the numbers do is if 1 is here, if 1 is here, right, and I do low shoe, I now turn the thing like this. 1 is over here. 2 is still over. Where's 2 in low shoe? 2 is over here in low shoe. Because it's on an angle. You see the angle? It's not a corner. It's not all the way here where 3 is. 3 is still on the corner. You still get the corners of 1379. This is how we come down. We come down to here, This part is owned. How does the center come to own its own area? We'll do that in another video. But we will finish here. 105 is 35 degrees, 35 degrees, 35 degrees. From here to here to here to here. It's 45 less 10. You take the first 5 away, the last 5 away, and the last 5 of the next one, and the first 5 of the next one, because every single one is 35, 10, 35, 5, 5. 35, 5, 5, 35, 5, 5, 35, 5, 5, 35, 5, 5. That's the way it works. The piano works 313, the football works 613, the Mayans work 613, the time of the day, the hours of the day, the 90 minutes per hour that we are being shafted right now, okay, is all changed. I did everything I did. I don't think I made any mistakes. If I did, I know I can correct them, but it would be very sad. I did do all my numbers correctly because I've done this before. The only mistake, the greatest error I can ever make is my mismanagement of the explanation. Raphael, 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. When the information highway opens, my friends, let me tell you one thing. I don't know how smart I am or how dumb I am. I feel like I'm connecting things together and it feels good. I'm doing this because if we can break this code, if this code breaks, you know what that means? That means that all the reality that these chakra people are talking about and the zodiac, that means if we can break into the system, then we could break into the system. And the only way to break in legally is in your own mind, inside your own head. We can somehow untwist the machine, make the machine speak for us instead of speaking for them. I believe it can work. I'm not quite sure which and how, but I know what it would do. We twist that machine, it starts to show peace. It starts mixing up and starts recoding for our side because the people are now balanced on the right side. Our side is now down. Their side is up. We can't fall anymore.